Okay, good evening. We're going to look at something for biology, and also it could be for any situation where probability is involved or chance. These are the rules of multiplication and addition. And again, it's going to deal with the percentage of something happening, the probability. So, like in genetics, which is in biology, we're going to be looking at that, like what are the chances of this cross having this trait, and so forth. All right, so first off, the rule of multiplication is in situations in biology we're looking for where the chances of homozygous recessive. Someone's asking what are the chances of homozygous dominant offspring. Then we would use the multiplication. Or in situations that have the word and at the same time. So let's say we have a cross. This is a big cross. Let's try hybrid. Little f, t, little t, r, r times f, t, t, r, r. So you'd be looking at that and go, whoa, that's a lot of traits to cross, and that's a giant Punnett square, which is correct. But with the rule of multiplication, we could figure this out easily. So let's set up our f. Let's just say that's for, let's say we're looking at an extraterrestrial being or a monster. So let's say a dominant f is 2 feet. Little f would be 5 feet. Then we would have t and little t. Let's say this is tail color. So blue dominant over red tail. And now we have our R's. Oh, it could be R. Let's just say R is their ability to maybe roar. So big R would be loud. They'd be able to produce loud sounds or loud roars or growls. And little R would be quiet. Alright, so our individuals here are C, they're going to be 2 feet, a blue tail with loud roaring capabilities, and we're going to cross them. Let's try hybrids. And we're going to just use the rule of multiplication instead of making a big old complicated mess of Punnett square. So how to do that, we're going to go letter by letter. So first is off with our F's, which are F, both heterozygous. Let's say that we're looking for an individual this is our goal. We're going to look for the chances of this. So that's one that's heterozygous with the feet, homozygous dominant with the tail color, and heterozygous with the ability to make either a loud or a quiet sound. Okay, so we can see our goal here is going to be heterozygous from our two F crosses. And so now we're going to make our Punnett square. We're going to put, of course, our F here. And we're looking for this. So that in a heterozygous times a heterozygous will be in these two boxes. I have a big F, little f, big F, little f. And that's a 1/2% chance. That's a 50% chance for this. Sorry if the focus is going out. I hope it gets better in a little bit later on. So that's a 1/2% chance of what we're looking for here. Now we're going to move on to the T's. So as you can see, we're heterozygous in the T's too. But this time we're going to be looking for homozygous dominant for our offspring. Here we're trying, this is the goal. and it's homozygous dominant with the T's. So again, since we are doing heterozygous and heterozygous, it's going to be the same, where we have the big T here, little t. It's going to be TT. It's going to be heterozygous. It's going to be heterozygous. It's going to be homozygous recessive. We're looking for big T, which is only over here. And that's going to be a 1 out of 4 chance. Now we're going to move on to our last group of letters, the R's. Have R times R, little r, and we're looking for a heterozygous individual, as you can see. Right, same process. Actually, it's going to be similar to those F's up here, where our heterozygous are going to be in these boxes. That's a 1/2 chance for that. Now we have all of that. We're going to multiply all of these. 1/2 times 1/4 times 1/2 to equal 1/16 chance for this individual to be made out of the cross. Oh gosh, the focus is there, so I'm just going to do a brief summary of what happened. So had this is our cross. We're looking for this individual. How you solve one of these with the rule of multiplication is you take letters by the letter, as we did here, got the chances of them. Then at the end, we multiply these chances by each other like that. We got our chance for this offspring. Sorry about the focus again, and this all